Welcome to a lesson with Dr. Powell. Let's take a look at how we can convert between disjunctive and conjunctive normal forms. But first, let's consider how we can take any proposition at all. I mean, this is already in disjunctive normal form, but you know what? We can use a process to get a different disjunctive normal form, and maybe it's not as simplified. For any proposition, and this works not just for propositions written this way, but for logical propositions with any symbols between them where you can evaluate. So, anyways, so we have this proposition, and in the truth table, we're actually just using these parentheses right here. Okay, so we kind of ignore these ones as we're evaluating. But you can kind of see what's going on right here. We're plugging in zeros and ones for A and B and looking at different possibilities. Here we look at where it's true, and that corresponds to what we call an atom of the expression. So, like A is false, B is false refers to this guy. A is true, B is false refers to that one. A is true, B is true refers to this one. And essentially we can rewrite P as simply being the union of these atoms here. Alright, so this guy, union that guy, and we can write down a disjunctive normal form for any proposition at all. It doesn't even have to be one that looks like this. Well, also, you can take a truth table for the complement of P, and which is all the zeros and ones reversed. And notice that, okay, so then you do the same thing, and you can get a disjunctive normal form for the complement of P. So when you get a disjunctive normal form for the complement of P, then you take the complement of that, and De Morgan's law will turn it into a conjunctive normal form. So we can move from disjunctive to conjunctive in such a way. You take your truth table, you reverse it, you get a disjunctive normal form, you complement it, and then you get conjunctive. So it's kind of like in sequence, you truth table, complement it, and then complement again, but you do it in a different way each time. So you complement the truth table, then you De Morgan complement. So truth table complement, then De Morgan complement will give you a conjunctive normal form, and just the truth table itself will give you a disjunctive normal form. Here is another example of that idea. Okay, so let's take this disjunctive normal form right here, and we can think, we have three different variables going on here, so we can rewrite, and if we think about it, so this guy right here is actually the union of two atoms. Look, everything that has an A and B in it, like that, so either C or not C. Right here, you have everything that has a C complement and an A in it, C complement A, and just the two different options with B. And here, everything with C and C complement. Alright, now, so you think about this as, like first position, second, third. This is like a 1, 1, 1, or a true, 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 false. And the combinations of true, true, false, true, 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 false, and so forth, there's 8 of those. In this case, if you have 3 things. And you notice we have 6 things, but one of them is actually the same. The 3 that we're not using is P complement. So you can kind of think about, okay, which and we'll call these atoms here, the basic parts that come from kind of like true false codes. This is like true, false, true, false, true, true. This is false, true, false. And then these guys were the ones that, and so this is true, true, true. Notice that true, true is not on this list because we're taking all the things that we weren't using. Okay, and that's P complement. Now, so this is like the truth table thing, all right? So we took, but we're doing it just by writing out the atoms, but it's really like a truth table, right? But we're just kind of skipping to the chase with the atoms here. And then we take the complement of all that, and by De Morgan's we get a conjunctive normal form. Okay, next let's take a look at another way of converting between these forms is distributing. So what if we have a disjunctive normal form here? We could think about whatever operation that we have in between right here as times, and the operations in here as plus, if we will. You know what? These guys distribute over each other so much that you can interchange what you call plus and what you call times readily at will, and that's just fine. And if you do that, then you can think of regular distributing like a FOIL process or something, and then put and then plus was referring to this and, so change all your pluses to ands. Oh my goodness, this is a conjunctive normal form, and then simplify a little bit. But distributing works, so you can distribute to convert between the forms. You can also use truth tables. Thanks for watching.